So, who is this? Tell me, what do you think his personality is like? What do you think his story is? And what do you think his name is?
Okay, I think his name is Akira. I don't know why. Seems like a very basic name for a basic character. Um, like he looks like he's a nice person, but he looks like he's a delinquent. Like he gets into trouble a lot, and like I said, like he looks poor. Doesn't look like he has a lot of money. So I think he either comes from a middle class family or he has no family at all.
What do you think his MC name is?
Um, King Serpent, like something a teenager would make up in like 5 seconds. That's what I think it would be.
Do you want me to tell you who he actually is, or do you want to move on and guess all the characters and just not care?
No, you can tell me who he actually is.
So his name is Ichiro Yamada. He has two younger brothers. He's the head of Buster Bros. He is a major weeaboo, but he's like your average boy next door. And I believe he's 18.
Okay, I wouldn't have guessed he was 18. I was gonna guess like
But
16.
you're right in the fact that he is poor because he is an orphan, quote unquote.
Okay, so at least I got that right.
Oh, and his MC name is MCBB, which stands for MC Big Brother.
I think I like mine a lot more.
So do I. You clearly have more creativity in naming than half these characters.
So wait, the MC names only get worse?
Some are better, some are worse.
Okay, fair enough.
Tell me about this character, their name, their personality story, and their MC name, whatever you want to say.
Well, he looks like the character before, so I'm gonna just assume he's one of the brothers. But as for I don't know, he looks like a Sasuke to me. That's what he looks
Alright,
like.
what is Sasuke like? What does he do?
He probably I don't know. He looks like he would be a dancer, and I feel like he dances, and that he's probably more creative than his brother. But I don't know if he's older or younger. So he looks like he could be older, but I'm gonna just say he's young.
Anything
And
else to add?
he seems like he's flirtatious. Like he would walk up to a girl and flirt with her, but like use really bad one-liners and pick-up lines, and that's it.
What do you think his MC name is?
MC Little Brother. That's my guess.
Anything else to add?
I think he dresses better than his brother, but only by a little bit.
Alright, so his name is Jiro Yamada. He is the younger brother of Ichiro, who was the one before, but his MC name is MCMB, which stands for MC Middle Brother. You were close.
Okay, at least I was close on this one.
You're probably right in the sense that he flirts with people, but with really bad one-liners. He's kind of awkward, like he is your resident weeaboo. He also plays the guitar, I believe. He's just all around awkward.
Okay, at least I got that
Like,
right.
I want to say he's 16, so he's like your awkward teenager. Tell me about this lad.
Like his looks, his music stand or whatever looks fancier. I don't know. Maybe he's not rich, but doing a little bit better than most people. Looks like he's wearing a school uniform, so he's probably young. And he seems like kind of a jerk, like the bratty kid who gets on your nerves and gets
What do
into
you
trouble a lot, but blames other people for his mistakes. That's what I think.
and what do you think his name is?
Beethoven,
His name is Beethoven. What do you think his MC name is?
the composer. That's what I think.
His name is Saburo Yamada. He is the third Buster Bro, so he is definitely the younger brother of the last two. His MC name is MCLB or MC Little Brother. Clearly, they're very creative in their naming, but he has a lot of god imagery. So think Light from Death Note. He's also a super genius, and he is rich from selling stock. Okay, new character. Who do you think this is? What do you think about them?
He looks like a heartbreaker. like he's dated a lot of girls and broken their hearts, and he probably cheats. He's got some skull imagery in the back, so I don't want to say he's goth, but he looks like he'd be into some darker stuff, like horror movies.
What do you think his name is?
I think his name is Ichigo.
Ichigo?
Yeah,
So similar to the first guy's name.
yeah.
Oh, and what do you think his MC name is?
I'm gonna go with the Silver Skull. That's what I think it is.
You're being too creative.
Okay, then what is his actual MC name?
Okay, so his actual name is Samatoki Aotsugi. His MC name is Mr. HC, which stands for Mr. Hardcore. He's not goth, but he's edgy.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. He's edgy.
Okay, tell me about this character, and what's their name?
He looks like his name is Hayato. He's wearing a suit, so probably has. He's probably a very professional person. Likes to follow the rules. Likes to keep things a certain way. Probably very organized, and probably gets mad when people move stuff out of place.
And what is his MC name?
MC Megaphone.
Oh, and his MC name is 45 Rabbit because he and the last person are part of Mad Trigger Crew, which is the division from Yokohama, and Yokohama's area code starts with or is 45, and the rabbit is just a character in his name. Okay, what do you think about this person?
He's really into the military and probably knows a martial art like karate or something. I don't know how old he is, so I don't want to say maybe he was a veteran, but he definitely looks like he could be one.
What's his name?
Kira. That's what he looks like to me. He looks like he would have a short name.
Alright then. So his name is actually Ryo Mason Busujima. He is half American, thus the less Japanese sounding name. Doesn't exactly sound American, but tell me about this character.
Looks colorful and sweet, but is probably evil. Looks like the type of character who would like sell your organs on the black market or something.
And what do you think his MC name is?
MC Candyman.
Again, turn your creativity down just a little bit more. Just a little bit.
How low do
Like
I have to turn it?
Okay, your creativity right now is at a 6. Turn it down to like 0.5.
Dang.
So his name is actually Ramada Amemura. His MC name is MC Easy R. You were right in saying that he looks sweet, but he's actually an asshole. He is a clone created by the government. This character, tell me about them. What is their life story? What is their personality?
He looks like a priest or something.
What do you think his speakers represent?
They kind of look like something you would put a flame in to light the way. So I don't know, maybe he's lighting the way for people with his music.
What do you think his name is and his MC name?
I think his name is Tetsuya, and his MC name is MC Priest.
Okay, so his name is actually Gentaro Yumeno. His MC name is MC Phantom. This person, who are they?
Looks like he gambles or he values money a lot, like he loves money. Probably takes a lot of risk in life and sees everything as a game.
And what do you think he does?
He looks like he owns some type of business. He looks like he would have a sketchy job.
What kind of sketchy job?
Like, I don't know, like he sells, I don't know, drugs or something.
So he sells drugs and gambles.
Yeah.
And owns a business.
Yeah. He looks like he owns a strip club.
His name is Dice. I don't know why they went that creative with it. But his MC name is Dead or Alive. He has crippling gambling addiction to the point where he is homeless and starving like most of the time. Alright, who's this?
Also, looks like the type of character to be nice to you at first, but is secretly a jerk. No, not even secretly a jerk. Just a jerk. Looks like he's wearing a lab coat, so he's either a scientist or a doctor.
What's his MC name?
MC PhD.
And what's his actual name?
Ooh, I know. That's what he looks like.
Sorry, who? What do you think he's like besides being a jerk?
I don't know. Probably really smart, sneaky, secretive, and does things that are in his interest. Like, if it doesn't involve him or it can't benefit him, then he's not going to do it.
Uh-huh. So, his name is Chakrai Jinguji. He used to be an assassin, but then he became a doctor. Alright, who's this?
I see golden flowers, so he's a super romantic. Like, he treats women nicely and then takes them out on nice dates. It looks like he has a disco ball above his head, so I'm gonna assume he's a good dancer. He looks like he has money, so I'm gonna say he's either an orphan that got adopted into a wealthy family, or he's not an orphan and he comes from a rich family. Like I'm sure he probably has a Japanese name, but he looks like a Ben to me.
A Ben?
Yeah, looks like his name would be Ben.
And what is Ben's MC name?
Goldar.
But his name is actually Hifumi Izanami. He is a host. He is also in Matenro with the guy above. Who's this?
I see pill and a bunch of papers. Looks like he's a secret agent. Like he works for the government or something.
Uh-huh. And what's his personality?
He's quiet, but once he gets to know you, he's more talkative. Looks like he would be like the dad friend, like the type of person to maybe look out for you from the shadows or something, like check up on you every once in a while.
What do you think his name is, and what do you think his MC name is? And for this one, just turn your creativity to like a -2.
I think his actual name is Sakurai, and then his MC name is MC. I don't know, like MC Tech Wiz or something like that. Something really dumb.
Uh-huh. You're still being too creative. His name is Dopo Kananzaka. His MC name is Dopo. So he literally does not have an MC name. He just chose his first name. The best way I can describe him is that he's a millennial. So he's an office worker. He works long hours for too little pay, and he's constantly tired and depressed.
He, for sure, looks like a delinquent. He looks like the type to really like fights. Like he goes out and he looks for strong people to either rap battle or something, or he wants to like fight them for real. Looks like he has a lot of feral energy.
What do you think he does?
I don't know, he looks kind of young, but not young enough to be in high school, so I think he either works at a food establishment or, like, I don't know, like a monk or something. Like, despite his appearance, he's, I don't know, like a good person. Just very hot-headed and passionate about stuff.
What do you think his name is?
I think his name is Rio, and I think his MC name is MC Dragon Fist. That's what I want to say.
Okay, so his name is actually Kuko Harai. His MC name is Evil Monk. You basically got him right. He is a monk. He has major feral energy. He is a delinquent. Alright, tell me who this is, and if you get it wrong, I will murder you.
I don't remember anything. He looks like he shops at Hot Topic or something like that. He looks goth to me, but not
I
super
hate you so
goth.
much. I hate you so much.
He looks like he's a nice person.
His name is Jushi Aimono. His MC name is 14th Moon because Jushi literally just means 14. He is a visual kei musician and he's basically emo. He basically shops at Hot Topic.
Okay, so I was right about that. I forgot his actual name. I just referred to him as the JoJo one because he has a pompadour and he reminds me of a JoJo character.
What do you think he's like?
I don't think he's good at picking up girls. He looks like he'd be slightly awkward, like just a little awkward. But overall, he looks like he's fairly confident in himself.
What's his name and what does he do?
I think he's a lawyer because he looks like he would have a job that you wouldn't expect him to. And
What's his MC name? MC Biker.
yeah,
Do you think he's a biker?
yeah.
His name is Hitoya Amakuni. He is a lawyer. His MC name
Oh,
is Heaven or Hell.
Is he a rock star?
He's a lawyer. He does ride a bike, I'm pretty sure. He's also basically the dad of Badass Temple because he is like 35 and the other two are 18 and 19. Tell me about this person.
His eyes are closed, so I don't know. He seems kind of sketchy to me. Probably a super lucky person. He dresses like he's a game show host.
How so?
Because he's got the plaid suit, and then he's got the tie, and I don't know, he just seems very energetic. Seems like he would be good for television.
What do you think his name is? Oh, and also his MC name.
I think his actual name, Tento, and then his MC name is MC Lucky Charm.
You're actually kind of close on that MC name.
Wait, really?
Sort of. So his name is actually Sasara Nerude. He is a comedian, and his MC name is MC Tragic Comedy. And what are they like? What do you think his personality is like?
He looks... He's giving me hipster energy, and I think his personality is cold to people at first, so he doesn't like getting close to people like that, and he likes to be on time. He's a very punctual person, very honest, doesn't care for lying. I think his name is Yusuke.
Yusuke the punctual teacher.
Yes.
Alright then. So this guy's name is Rosho Tsuchimori. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. Please tell me in the comments below. He is also part of Dosuetara Honpo. His MC name is MC Wisdom. He's a teacher. And he has crippling stage fright, so he can't be a comedian because he and the guy above went to comedian school together, but like he couldn't do it just because of the crippling anxiety.
Oh, poor guy.
Alright, who's this?
Looks like he smells like cigarettes.
Alright then.
And he looks like he would be in the Yakuza.
You could be right.
His clothes look, I don't know, kind of expensive, so he has to have some money. I think his personality is he's very goofy, very eccentric, but not like he's not egotistical, but he definitely thinks he's awesome. He looks like he would be the life of any party. Like he's the guy you call if you want to throw a good party. His MC name is MC, I don't know, like MC Phoenix or something to do with birds.
Alright, and what do you think about his speakers and his microphone?
Looks really decked out. And then as for a speaker, it's also really decked out. It looks very.
So, his name is Ray Amayato. I don't know if he is an orphan, but he is the dad that went out to go get milk and never came back. Alright, first female character. They don't have a speaker or microphones as far as right now. Who are they? What are they like?
Anyone boss her around. She looks very serious, like she doesn't crack a smile or laugh very often. Unless you happen to get lucky and make her laugh somehow. She definitely doesn't seem mean, but she doesn't seem like the type to open up at first either. Looks like she's smart and probably plans ahead.
What does she do?
From her jacket, she looks like she runs an organization or something.
Oh. I thought you were about to say she is like a marathon runner.
No. not in those shoes.
Hey, you don't know that. You can like run in heels. Maybe she's like the first marathon runner that only wears heels.
I mean, she could be, but I don't think she's a marathon runner. She really looks like she's like at the head of an organization. It's probably evil or something. Or she's a businesswoman or an actress.
Otome, which is literally just the Japanese word for woman. She doesn't have an MC name because she is the head of Japan, so like she's the prime minister. She runs the country because like I told you a while ago, the basic plot of Hypnosis Mic is that there was a war, and then the party of words took over the government, kicked out all the men, and now it's a matriarchy. So now only the women run stuff. Who's this person? Tell me about them.
Well, since her jacket looks the same, I'm going to assume that she works for the character above. I don't know exactly what position she has, but she's definitely in a position of power. And she looks like the type of character to abuse that power a little bit to get what she wants. Like she would tease someone, like just tease them just because. And I don't know, she kind of seems like she's mean, like she would roast somebody on sight.
What's her name?
Mm.
So she also works for the government. She works for the Party of Words. She is the character above's assistant, I believe. And yes, she is very mean if you are a man. She won't hesitate to put you in your place if you're a guy. But she also kind of has like a big sister side to another character. Alright, who's this? Last character, by the way.
Oh, okay. Like some type of officer or something. Probably super loyal. Doesn't necessarily hate men, but doesn't like them either.
What is her name?
Hitomi.
Hitomi?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do you think she does anything else?
No, I can't think of anything else she would do.
So she's basically useless.
Yeah, yes.
Alright then, I don't know how people are gonna feel about that one. but her name is Nimu Aotsugi, which you may recognize as the same last name as the guy with the skulls, because she is his little sister. They're both orphans, still. Oh, and she was brainwashed by the Women's Party, so now she was brainwashed to work for them against her will.
Okay.
But also, Samatoki isn't necessarily the nicest brother or person, so like she kind of gets short end of the stick both ways. But yeah, she's pretty obedient now that she's brainwashed. Yeah, that's it. That's our last character. Do your YouTuber outro.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you think it's offended in the comments, I'm sorry, not sorry. And if you want more of this, you should tell me. Maybe we can do something like this again.
If Jay got anything horribly wrong, please feel free to yell at them in the comments.
Yeah,
But leave at least 3 comments and 3 thumbs up.
yes, like you're free to get mad at me if I got anything wrong.
If this video gets 1,000 likes, Jay will actually watch the Hypnosis Mic anime. Which people might also hate, but like, you know.